Hello, everybody. This is Ariella Yeager with Enfusen, and today I will be going over how to use our call tracking reporting. So the first thing you'll want to do is go to Analytics and click on Call Tracking. Now, if you have not watched our integrations video yet, make sure to watch that first. You need to integrate your call tracking platform into our tool before the data shows up that I will walk you through. So in that integrations video, it will completely give you an overview of how to integrate your call tracking. If you haven't done that yet, stop this video, go back and do that. But once your call tracking is integrated and you are in our call tracking tool, this is really what I'm going over now. So first things first, just like every single one of our reporting and tools, here you can change the date. So you can change the date here. So if you wanted to look specifically at a specific month or week, you can do that there. So make sure that you use that to your advantage. And secondly, this is the overview. So we have answered and missed calls shown here. We have our top sources. So our top source is Google Organic. And then we go down here to our different AdWords campaigns that actually show. We have our total number of calls. So we can see that for some reason on the 26th, it was a really high number of calls in December. So that's good news. It shows our total number of calls, how many calls we missed, and then how many we answered. Now, if you go down, this is digging into the details. So it shows you the date, the person who called you, the source, the phone number, how long that phone call was, the location of the phone call, if somebody answered or not, the number, and what landing page they came from. And this is really important to understand what landing pages are driving people to make these phone calls. So that way, if for some reason you notice that there's a landing page that is doing the most in driving traffic, maybe you want to go to that landing page, go to the URL profile in our tool, which we have a training video on, and make sure that you're optimizing that page because that could lead to even more calls. That could lead to conversions. So that is the overarching view of this tool. As you can see, there's pages on pages of call data. You may not have as much, which is okay. One thing we really recommend is to get into the detail portion. So if we click on detail, here it breaks it down by each one of our campaigns, but you can change the date and you can change the talk time. So for instance, with this client, we know that there needs to be a talk time that's over 180 seconds for it to be considered a conversion. We know almost always that calls that last over 180 seconds are people that are actually going through with doing the conversion and going through with making what we need them to do. So this is what we need to do here. A great example is this client actually does car donations. So we know that that 180 seconds leads almost always to a car donation. It means that they're on the phone, the sales rep is asking them questions, it's taking a long time, and they're donating a vehicle. So here we would put 180 seconds. And we also only look at global unique as a conversion. So we would click this. Now we're seeing how many conversions are actually occurring for each campaign. So for instance, with Google Organic, 58. If we go back to before where we didn't have this filtered, Google Organic had 103 total calls instead of those 58. So that's really important for us to look at, and it's really important for you to dig deep to understand what how much talk time is needed for a conversion with your business, and if you need to be looking at total, period, or global unique. So this is a way for you to dig even deeper and to add a few filters to really understand your call data. Now to go back, you simply click the back arrow and that will take you back to the full call tracking version. And remember too, for call tracking, once you go to the conversion report, it will show you the number of calls here as well. So you have both of those when you're looking at call tracking. So that's an overview of our call tracking report. If you have any questions or any issues with it, make sure to reach out to our support team and we will help you with that. Thanks so much and have a great day.